Good evening, children. Today we are going to study about the ninth unit, matter around us. We know that all things that surround us are matter. Matter can be defined as anything which has definite mass and occupies space is called matter. Except heat, light, all are matters. Totally, there are 118 elements are there. Many elements occur naturally on Earth. However, some are created in laboratory by our scientists. So we are going to study about the symbols and uses of elements and metals. First, we are going to study about the learn the brief history of symbols of elements. A symbol is an image or object that stands for some meanings. First, let's learn the brief history of symbols of elements. First one, Greek symbols. The symbols in the form of geological shape were used in ancient Greeks to represent the four basic elements around us, such as earth, air, fire and water. Next one, alchemist symbols. In the days of alchemists, different materials that people used were represented by different symbols. While they tried to change less valuable metal into gold, the process was called alchemy, and the men who did this work were known as alchemists. These are the symbols they are using the alchemist in their life history. Next, we are going to study about the Dalton symbols. In 1808, John Dalton, the English scientist, tried to name the various symbols based on their pictorial symbols. Those symbols are difficult to draw and hence they are not used. It is only historical importance. In 1813, John Jacob Berzelius divides a system using letters of alphabet rather than signs. The modified version of Berzelius system followed under the heading of system for determining symbols of these elements. Now we are following this system. There are present system for determining symbols of the element. First step is the symbols of elements. Most common elements, mainly non-metals, or use the first letter of their English name. For example, boron, their first letter of B is the symbol of that element, boron, like that. Second one, if two elements have the same first letter, then the first and second letters of the name are used as a symbols. For example, aluminium, first aluminium and argon are same first A. So for the aluminium, we are using the first two letters A or L. For argon, we are using the first two letters A and R. If first two letters of the names of the elements are same, then the symbol consists of the first letter and second or third letter of English name of that do not have them in common. For example, chlorine and chromium are first two letters are same, CH and CH. So for the chlorine, they are using the first letter and third letter. Then chromium also they are using the first and third letters. Symbols are used on the basis of their Greek name or Latin name of the elements. There are 11 such elements. For example, sodium, the Latin name of sodium is natrium, so the symbol is Na. Some elements are named using the name of their country, scientist, color, mythological character, planet. For example, Americium, that is a symbol is Am, they are derived from the country name America. In Nobelium, and their word derived from the scientist name Alfred Nobel. Iodine, that is the color of that word, Greek word iodine, I. Mercury, that is a gold mythological character of the god Mercury. The platinum, the name of the Pluto of the planet. While writing the symbols, we should follow the two rules. If the elements has a single English letter as a symbol, it should be written in a capital letter. For the elements having two letter symbols, the first letter should be in capital letter followed by the small letter. The total 118 elements are divided into three groups. They are metals, non-metals and metalloids. Now we are going to study about the physical properties and uses of metals. In iron, copper, gold, silver, etc. that we are used in our daily life or called metals. Metals are solid under the normal conditions of temperature and pressure. Most metals are hot. They are shiny, metallic luster. They have high density and the boiling point, melting point of metals are very high. These metals we can change thin sheets, that is malleability. This character is called malleability. Metals can be drawn in thin wires. This character is called ductility. Next, the metals are good conductor of heat and electricity. On being hit, metals produce a typical sound. They are used as a sonorous. These properties being made up of in making the temple bells. There is some uses of use of metals. Iron is used for making bridges, engine parts, iron sheets and bars. Copper is used for making electrical wires, coins and statues. Silver and gold are used for making jewels for decorative purposes and photography. Mercury is used in thermometers and barometers because of its high density and uniform expansion of different temperature. Aluminum is used in electrical wires, cables and aerospace industries. Lead is used in automobile batteries, X-rays machine. There is numerous uses of metals nowadays. That's all today's class. We'll see in the next portion in the next class. Thank you.